Okay. Hey YouTube. Alright, yeah, so it's been 1 year. Yay! 1 year locked, so that's super exciting. Let's see, I'm gonna try to stay on task because I have a lot to cover. First things first, this will not be like a video or picture recap. I've actually done one of those. I'm uploading it now, and if it's done, I'll put a link in the description box. If not, just go look for it. What else? Before I get started, I want to give a big shout out to, I think it's lhamilt. Like, I guess it's supposed to be L Hamilton, but it's cut short. I'll put a link to one of her videos in the description box. She basically suggested two-strand twists as a possible alternative to interlocking, and I am rocking some two-strand twists right now. I'm loving how it's maintaining my retwist, so I just want to give her a shout out for that and send you to her video. Let's see. So it's been a year. My hair is a lot different than when I first started. I colored it, I cut it. I have a separate video on that, but basically I bleached it, and I like the color so much I didn't add anything on top. I cut it. The ends were long and just not cooperating. They were just, they were the slowest to try to lose the two-strand twist pattern. It was like long on the sides but short back here, so now it's pretty much more even, and I just like the shape overall better of my hair. Ignore this, it's kind of doing different things because I had it pulled back earlier for work. But let's see what else. Yeah, like you can't, it's kind of hard for you to tell now, I'm sure, but because they are in two-strand twists, but the pattern is pretty much gone all over my hair, which is nice. What else? It's been easier to deal with in certain aspects. Like there's a lot less frizz, but at the same time, my hair's not like smooth locked yet, but it's exciting because people know that my hair is locked. Like there's no more questions of, oh, when are you gonna redo your twist, or oh, any of that stuff. So that's really nice. What else? So I've kind of been experimenting with some products. I like the other one I had, but it was just missing that oomph. I don't know. But right now I'm using Yes to Cucumbers. I've used it like once or twice, and I actually really like it. I've been trying to find the perfect combination of things for my scalp because, the thing is when you wash your hair, it's important to figure out what to use, but at the same time, you're only doing it twice a month, so it's not like it's the really clutch product, if that makes sense. For me, I've been having to find more about like the regimen for my scalp. So I found the best thing so far. I found sweet almond oil, and I found that using that on my scalp has helped with the itching and the dryness. As you can see, keep touching it. I need to moisturize my scalp. It's still pretty hot here in Texas, even though it's about to be October. We're still hitting the 90s, and my scalp has just been a little dry and itchy. But I notice if I spray my scalp with water and just apply a little bit of that oil, I'm usually good for about 3 days, 3-4 days. So that's what I've been doing so far. What else? Let's see. Overall, I saw this recent thing, the whole big shebang about the like no retwist challenge. I don't think I'm gonna do no retwist at all, especially because my locks are still kind of forming, and that would be kind of crazy because that's like half the length in some areas. But what I would like to do is start extending my retwist, just because I want to start healthy hair practices early on, so that way when I'm 5-6 years locked, in the game, I'm not losing my edges and having issues with breakage and thinning and that kind of thing. I'd rather start now because in every aspect of my life, I have learned that prevention is better than cleaning up afterwards. So right now, I currently retwist once a month, but I said once I hit my 1 year mark, I was going to try to start retwisting once every 6 weeks instead of every 4 weeks. For some people, they're like, that might not seem like a big deal, but those last 2 weeks are usually pretty clutch. And I want to try to make that a regular thing where the earliest I'll retwist is 6 weeks. And if, I extend it, then that's fine. But I want to at least make it 6 weeks to just make sure that I'm not doing too much to my hair, if that makes sense. So my plan is to try to incorporate the use of two-strand twists. Shout out to my girl. What I did this time was I washed and retwist and put my hair in 2-strand twist, literally only using 2 locks per. And thus far, let's see, last week was my 1-year lock anniversary, and I did them like that night before, like 15th, basically like the basically I did them on like the 15th, 16th, somewhere around there. And I plan to keep them in until like end of October, because that'll make 6 weeks. Wait, let me reverse that. I plan to retwist at the end of October. These will only be in for like 2 weeks. I've had them in 1 so far, because my plan is I'm gonna retwist once every 6 weeks, but I want to continue to wash every 2 weeks, because my scalp can't go longer than that. It gets bad. So I just washed last week and retwisted. Next week I'm gonna wash. I'm gonna wait to take these out though. I'm gonna wash, let it dry, and then take these out. That way I can get a lot of definition and everything. And then I'm gonna try to rock this hair 2 weeks, wash, okay? So that should be like, that should be middle of October when I wash again. And then at that point, I just got 2 rough weeks where I gotta figure it out. Normally, I've noticed when my hair is a little bit more fuzzy, retwist is needed, that kind of thing, it's better to wear the curly styles, because you get more volume, and you know, it's just easier because you don't really need that neatness that you would need when you wear your hair straight or in those fancy updos and that kind of thing. So what else? Let's see, overall, I mean, the journey's been great. I mean, like I said, I can't believe a year has flown by. And looking back, you know, I know different people have asked me different questions. One of them being, would you change how you started your locks at this point? The answer is no for me. The coils, I feel like they get such a nice, like, how do I say it? They get such a pretty shape and plump up sooner, you know, and they look really great. But I think just for my hair and its needs, I think that this was the right method. You know, I was used to 2-strand twist already. There's parts of my hair that were really soft and wavy, you know, whether that's was due to heat damage or not, I don't know, but the coils just wouldn't have lasted, and I would have constantly had to be retwisting those sides, especially with me doing the primary maintenance of my hair. Like, I haven't been to a loctician. I mean, the plan is to eventually go. I know Damian Walters is in Houston. That's about like 2 hours from me. So I said I might try to hit up with him and make sure my hair is on track. But with me maintaining my hair mostly on my own, you know, the 2-strand twists, I think, were the best option for me. So explore what works best for you. I think also another thing is with the 2-strand twists, I feel like they end up being a little bit thinner, your locks. Not in a bad way, but they just aren't as fat. What else? Yeah, sorry guys, I'm sweating, sitting outside. It's a little warm out here in Texas. A little warm. It hadn't got the memo that it's fall now. It don't care. So if you come out here, please know it's gonna be about 150 degrees. No, let me stop. It might end up being that tomorrow. But yeah, overall, so that's my plan. I'm gonna keep using the Yes to Cucumbers line, see how that works. I'm gonna extend my retwist. I'm gonna definitely incorporate 2-strand twists into my regimen to help preserve my retwist. Hopefully you can kind of see. Hope the lighting's not too bad, but overall I would definitely say that you know, my hair is doing great. I will try to come back and post a video when I take out the 2-strand twist, so that way you can see you know, that way you can see what my locks actually look like now. Like I said, please go check out that 1-year recap video. I put a lot of pictures in there. There should be one from just about every month, I think, except for April. But you can really track the journey with me. And also, if you have a chance, go watch my older videos. Feel free to like, rate, comment, subscribe, you know, all of those fancy things. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. And I will be sure to answer them as soon as possible, okay? All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.